6 years ago, I decided to make a conscious effort to educate myself about macroeconomics. But I knew from the very beginning that in order for me to truly understand it, I had to break it down to the bare basics. I had to assume that I knew nothing. So I had to peel back the layers. So first of all, we had macroeconomics. I knew nothing. But what was underneath that? Basic finance and accounting. Okay, I know nothing. Underneath that, money. What is money? What gives it value? Aha! What is value? It was right around that time when I discovered Bitcoin. Me and a buddy decided to download the Coinbase app. We started goofing around, and of course, I got curious. What made these numbers go up and down? What made me lose money and make money on this app? That intrigue is what led me down the rabbit hole to read the white paper, and of course, eventually, I found myself at the Bitcoin Standard. If you haven't read the Bitcoin Standard yet, I highly recommend it. And I found that it did exactly what I needed it to do. It broke down the concept of finance, the concept of economics, down to what gives something value. And then it rebuilt that concept using Bitcoin, and why Bitcoin is catching on time and time again, and why it seemingly has either a 4-year cycle or an extending, lengthening cycle. But the key word there is cycle. It always came back. And time again, I've lived through these cycles. During the highs, everyone is so happy, so joyous, and most TikTokers, at least the ones that I affiliate myself with, are screaming at them saying, take profits, take profits. And then of course, when the bear markets come, everybody's screaming how it's a scam, everybody's screaming how terrible it is, and then we rinse and repeat. Bitcoin has not only been a vehicle that has allowed me to build wealth over the last 6 years, but it's also been a driver of mine to steer me in the direction of basic understanding of value. And I truly believe once you educate yourself on Bitcoin, then you can move on to understanding the ramifications of any other altcoin, any other asset. So really, there's 3 main points to this video. If you want to get educated on something, break it down to its fundamentals. Even if you think you already know them, break it down. If you don't know where to start, go back to the beginning. Point number 2, if you're looking to get into crypto, start with Bitcoin and read the Bitcoin Standard. And don't let your expectations outrun your work input.